Hi, John. It's Jeff and Amy Schmidt. It's just an honor to know you. Happy birthday. It's amazing. You don't look 50 at all. I got to tell you, the first time I met you at Mutual of Omaha, I just was inspired by your message. You're a pragmatic optimist, and that's really all I needed to know about you as far as getting the work done that we need to get done together. So God bless you. God bless your mission. God bless your lovely wife, Natasha. And we're very, very honored and blessed to be your friend.
My turn. John, you inspire me, you challenge me, and you make me laugh. And you are a great hugger. So happy birthday, or love to Natasha. And here's the 50 more.
God bless. Bye-bye.
Happy birthday, John. Congratulations on this incredible milestone in your life. 50 years of giving to people, 50 years of changing the world. I am so happy to be part of your family, so happy to be part of Hope, and so happy to be part of your purpose. I hope you have 50 more years of sharing your enlightened vision with everybody and changing the world for the better. Happy birthday.
Some 15 years ago, I met the financial literacy giant who has changed the lives of many, my old dear friend, John Bryant. Race cars, motorcycles, bicycles, the speed of life remains. You speak the language of money and love life in the fast lanes. Your depth of understanding to whoever you are seeing is reflected in the care you take with every human being. I raise a glass to toast the man I respect for sure. Happy 50th, John Bryant, and many, many more.
Hey, John, happy birthday. Look, all the years I've known you, you have more energy today than you've ever had. You're always constantly trying to help somebody else, and I know that's why the Lord blesses you with the health and with the strength and with the energy that you have. And I just pray that you'll have many more years to get out there and do good work and keep inspiring people like me to try to get out and do a little bit to better our fellow man. Thanks. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, John Hope Bryant. I think we've been chasing each other for almost 20 years. And the last 5 years have been increasingly productive for both of us. And I'm very proud to have been associated with some of your enormous success. But I can take no credit for it because really you work your ass off and your mind keeps running all the time. You really are a great guy. And God is just beginning to work with you, possibly because you're just beginning to realize you don't know every damn thing. And that you are open to the leading of God, to the blessings of God, to the love of God, and the love of all of us around you. You've done it in the first 50 years. We got to make it to 100. 99 and a half won't do. The world is too screwed up for us to think about settling it in a year or two. Making everybody feel a part of the family of the Creator is a lifetime mission. And that's the reason you're being so blessed. That's the reason you bless all of us around you. Just keep on keeping on and never give up and never give in. Open your heart and your mind to the blessings of God and the love of all of us around you. Happy birthday.
I'm very grateful to God for letting a fine man like John Bryant pass my way. He's a wonderful person. I love him and his family. And I wish him a very happy belated birthday.
Happy birthday, John. Have a great one. My name is Barry Scanlon, and I've known John for over 10 years, but more closely the last 3 or 4 years. My most memorable moment is working with John to help the thousands of people affected by Superstorm Sandy in New Jersey, having their lives torn asunder and seeing Operation Hope and John Hope Bryant work so hard to help those people get back up on their feet and build better lives. The reason I love John is because I've watched him over and over love others. Seems like a pretty selfless guy to me, and it's an honor to know him and an honor to call him as a friend. I love you, John. Happy birthday, and here's to many, many more.
Chairman Bryant, this July will mark my 11th year at Operation Hope, all spent in HCA. My favorite Chairman Bryant moment came in February of 2014 when the entire corporate office took a field trip to the Museum of Tolerance. It's an amazing museum, and we were all quite full at the end of the trip after seeing all the exhibits. And Chairman, you brought it all home to us and made us remember how everything that we'd seen in the museum was so relevant to the work that we're doing today at Operation Hope. And you did it in a way that I didn't quite expect, and it kind of stuck with me. That's my favorite Chairman Bryant moment. As you cross this milestone, I hope that you have the happiest, biggest birthday ever. Happy birthday, Chairman Bryant.
Happy birthday, John. Here you are today, 50 years of age. Just a few years ago, when you were 3 or 4, you'd walk around in the house with a pencil in your hand, using a pencil as a microphone. Now you've grown up 50 years later and turned that pencil into a real microphone, and I'm so proud of you. I ask you to stay grounded in the Lord and stay focused. You've done just that, and I'm just proud of your accomplishment that you've made. I call you a dreamer, and that's really what you are. Thank God for you and your accomplishments. May God continue to bless you. Your mom, Anita.
Hey John, I won't interrupt the bike ride for just anybody, but I was thinking about you and your birthday, and I wanted to capture this thought while it was fresh. I remember driving through Birmingham with you, passing Woodlawn High School as school got out, and out of nowhere you said, "Stop the car! Stop the car!" And before I knew it, you were out walking around among the students, talking to them and their parents, and trying to figure out if they'd be open to Hope It Is Business in the Box Academies. That told me that you were interested in putting programs where they did the most good. And John, you're doing a lot of good. So happy birthday, brother.
Hey John, Rick Hartnack here from snowy, cold Black Butte Ranch, Oregon. Happy 50th. You know, I've known you for more than 22 years, and what's impressed me most is you just keep doing great things to make people's lives better all over the world. Thanks for all you do, John.
Mr. Bryant. Judge Ross here. It's your boy Kevin, man. Happy birthday. The big 5-0. Hey, jump on in, the water's fine, man. I'm really proud of you. You know, I've known you now for almost 25 years. We met back in 1992 at Attorney Nina Shaw's house up in the hills, and we were talking about how to deal with the civil unrest. And after you spoke, I said, out of all the people in this room, I think I'm going to end up getting to know that guy. And here we are all these years later. You've been a friend, a boss, a member of my wedding party, a confidant, and I'm so proud of what you've been doing locally and globally. Keep up the good work. Have a great birthday, and I'll talk to you soon, man. Take care. Peace.
Happy birthday, John. Thank you for teaching me how to get out of my own way, and also thank you for teaching me to seek joy and not just happiness. Have an amazing birthday, my friend. Much love, Karen.
Hey, John, happy 50th. Known you for about 3 years now. Thank you for everything you introduced me to. One of those things was airsoft, and boy, I can't wait to get back on that field again. I need you back out there and Natasha so we can do what we got to do and have some fun. And happy 50th again, John. And I'm excited to see you 50 more years.
Hello, John. This is Bill Cheeks. Wanted to wish you a happy 50th birthday. It has been my pleasure to work with you over the past 10 plus years with Operation Hope. You are leading a wonderful organization with a group of outstanding people, and that only happens because they have an outstanding leader, and of course that is you. I applaud all that you do, have great admiration for you, and am delighted to have you as a friend. Have a great birthday, and look forward to celebrating with you many, many times in the future, and wish you the very best for your next 50 years. Bill Chief.
Hey John, this is Brad Hansen. Just want you to know what an inspiration you've been to me. Wish you a very happy birthday, and just remember, the best is yet to come.
Happy 50th birthday, John. Man, I love you for so many reasons, not the least of which is you've taught me and everyone around you that each and every one of us can make a difference. Here's to another fantastic 50 years ahead of you and the impact you'll continue to have on the rest of the world. Enjoy.
Hi there, this is Brian Jones, coming to you from our nation's capital in Washington, D.C., and it's a great privilege to wish my good friend John Bryant happy birthday. I love talking with him. I love talking about politics with him. I like talking about just challenges that our country's facing. I just love our conversations. And it's funny, when you go into a phone call with John, you almost always, or a meeting, you end up leaving just happier and more motivated and more inspired than you were when the conversation started. And that's a pretty rare thing in this day and age. So for all those reasons, to say nothing of the fact that I absolutely love history, and John has introduced me to everyone from Dr. Dorothy Height to Ambassador Andrew Young to so many others that I only read about in books growing up. It's just it's a great privilege of my lifetime to be his friend, and it's been wonderful to say happy birthday to him, and I hope that we get to catch up soon. Happy birthday, John.
Hey brother, I've known you for about 3-4 years, and it's felt like I've known you forever. Happy 50th dash. Let's make it 50 more, and keep inspiring people to be great.
Hi, I'm Caesar Mitchell, president of the Atlanta City Council, and most importantly for this moment and for this occasion, a dear friend of John Hope Bryant. I first want to start by wishing John a happy 50th birthday. I know that he is somewhere crying in the corner because he is now 50 years old when he thinks he looks pretty like a 35-year-old or maybe someone my age, much younger than he is. But really, I want to wish him a happy birthday. I was asked to give a few things or say a few things about John, things such as, why I love John so much, or what is most memorable about John, and I'm going to refuse to answer both of those things because it goes to the first point that I want to make about John. One of 3 endearing qualities that John has. First and foremost, John is a passive control freak. And what I mean by that is that he will set up and design the exact experience that he wants people to have and the exact takeaway that he wants people to have. And he will put in place the people and the infrastructure to make that happen. But he does it in a way that you thought up the idea. And you thought that you helped design the infrastructure, and you thought that you helped bring the people to the table. But he controlled all of that, bringing his creativity to bear and bringing his vision to bear. It is a unique quality to be able to control kind of the experience and the outcome that people have in a very positive way, and to do it in a way that they don't know that you actually were the architect and the designer. There's an old saying that says there's no telling what a man can accomplish if he doesn't mind who gets the credit. John is very good at that, so he's a passive control freak. The second thing I want to say about John, and it really dovetails into the first point, is that he is really a kind of a man's man and a visionary. We have a little organization that we have started together that really came out of John's brain. It's called Just Brothers. And it's something that really, in my opinion, has been impactful for so many African American men in this city. And it's something that really just started out as just a get-together. Nothing pressing. There's one critical rule to being able to come into the group, and it's called the no jerk rule. There's another term we use for it, but I'll just say for the purposes of this public video, a no jerk rule. But really, the underlying power of Just Brothers is much more than brothers just coming together and seeing one another and interacting without the stress of being on. The other piece is that it really, I think, has been very encouraging for a lot of men in our community and has given them what I would say the strength and the belief that they can make a difference. And they can make a difference working together. And that's something we need a whole lot more of, this spirit of collaboration. And the last thing I'll say, and I know that I have talked a little while, but you put a mic and a camera in my face, is that John really is someone who doesn't shake hands. I don't know if I've ever seen him shake hands. He won't shake my hand. And I don't, initially I didn't know what that was about. He wouldn't shake my hand. What he would do was hug me. And I see him hug everybody that he interacts with. And as people, and certainly as black men, we need to hug each other more. And so I found myself over the last couple of years, rather than doing kind of the typical handshake, half hug thing, I will hug people far more than I used to. And I'm a very touchy-feely, huggy kind of person. But I really give a lot of credit to John for that. It's all right to hug. It's all right to hug, to show affection, to show acknowledgement, and to show respect. So that's something about John that I believe is quite endearing. And it's something that separates him in many ways from so many people. So happy birthday, John. I hope I did embarrass you at least a little bit in this video. If I did not, and I'm actually at the party, you can best believe I will find a moment to grab the room and fully embarrass you. Happy birthday, and I love you, brother.
Hi, this is Cassius Butts. Tuning in to say happy birthday to John Hope Bryant. We are definitely proud of you, my friend. You've done so much for so many different people, domestically and internationally, probably in Mars somewhere, or Pluto. You're all over the place, but we appreciate what you do, and you definitely have earned the right to say that you've made some differences in folks' lives. Happy birthday, my friend, and look to see you have another 50 more. Take care.
Happy birthday, John. The first 50 has truly been a sight to see, even though I've been around for the last 6, but even in those 6, it has been incredible to see how much you have accomplished. I just wanted to tell you thank you for everything that you do for us, for the community, for the world. You are truly amazing, a true inspiration. And I am just so happy to be a part of this organization that you've created. You are so appreciated, and your passion is so contagious amongst us all. So thank you for that. And I am wishing you an amazing second half. I know you're going to top it somehow. I'm not sure how, but you're going to do it. So can't wait to just see how that unfolds. Happy birthday. Enjoy.
Happy birthday, Chairman. On behalf of the Southeast Region team and the Atlanta team, we'd like to say feliz cumpleaños and que tenga un buen salud para usted. And we'd like to wish you a happy birthday.
Happy birthday! Hey! P! P! Y! Birthday! Happy birthday!
Hi, I'm Chelsea, and I am so happy and grateful to have this opportunity to talk about my friend John. I don't even really know how long I've known John. I think that's pretty true for most of the people that I really love and admire and am grateful for having in my life. But it's definitely measured in years, but even more, it's measured in memorable moments. We've had so many amazing, catalytic, sometimes chaotic, always creative, and always action-oriented conversations, whether we're talking about the work that we're doing together around the world, or the work that we hope to do together around the world, whether we're talking about inequalities here at home or across the globe, whether we're talking about our families or John's secret or not so secret passion for race car driving. I am so grateful for every conversation we've ever had, whether it's on a stage or over a quiet breakfast or on the phone. And most of all, I love John for just being an extraordinary advocate and activist, and equally an extraordinary friend. So happy birthday, John, and I hope the next 50 years, if it is even possible, are going to bring you even more excitement, joy, and blessings than your first 50 had. Happy birthday, my friend.
Hi, John. This is Craig Hudson. Thanks very much for inviting me to the initial organizing meeting for Operation Hope high atop the City Hall of Los Angeles. I remember very well those days. I remember your enthusiasm, brimming over and infectious. And that enthusiasm over the years has only intensified. Thank goodness, because it's your creation, Operation Hope. I've been blessed and privileged to work with you. You're a man who's dedicated his whole body, life, and soul to the creation of Operation Hope and working with the underprivileged and the less fortunate in an attempt to remedy the problems of poverty. John, God has a special place for you in heaven. God bless you and Operation Hope.
Hi everybody, I'm Craig Fugate, the Administrator of FEMA. As we celebrate John's birthday, turning the big 50, I also want to acknowledge all the work that John's done in helping build financial literacy. Here at FEMA, that becomes an important part of preparedness, and John's been working with us to help get the message to people to prepare now to make sure you're able to survive a disaster. The work that John and his folks do both before, during, and after disasters are integral to helping those people manage their resources and their money, and sometimes their greatest time of need. So with that, from all of us at FEMA, we celebrate John's birthday, but also our partnership as we bring financial literacy as part of the disaster preparedness toolkit to people who need it before disaster strikes. Happy birthday, John.
I want to congratulate John on his turning 50. He's one of the few people who's turning 50 but still looking 30. The first thing that comes to mind when I think about John is his personalized commitment to his cause. He lives this mission. When Hurricane Katrina hit, I got a call in my office, and it was John calling from his vacation in Hawaii. We were talking about opening up a customer care center to help the victims of Hurricane Katrina. One of the things that he mentioned through that call was something that impressed me the most. He said, it would be great if CoreLogic could support a customer care center, but this isn't your cause, this is mine. It's my responsibility, it's my people, it's my tragedy. If you really don't want to do it, that's fine, but I will go ahead and find a way to get the help to the people that really needed it. That impressed me so much that I felt like we need to have a relationship, a partnership with somebody like this who is so committed to helping people in the underserved communities. It's no secret that John, over the years, has helped direct about close to $2 billion into underserved communities. The other thing that impresses me about John is his unabashed commitment to go big. He's not afraid whether he needs to take his cause to the World Economic Forum in Davos or to Africa, to Middle East, to Asia. He's always thinking about the cause that he's supporting. He has roped in a lot of the financial titans of the financial services industry to help his cause. And today we could see so many of the programs that Operation Hope has is a reflection of his commitment to the people. In closing, John, congratulations on turning 50. It's been great knowing you. It's been great working with you. And CoreLogic would like to continue to be a partner in supporting you in your causes.
Happy birthday, John. I'm so excited to be part of this video and to wish you a happy birthday on your birthday. I apologize, first of all, for being in my clothes that I ran in today. I ran a 5K, but that's what we do in our 50s now, so welcome to the club. I know God created you on this special day because He wants you to change the world. Thank you for changing Detroit. Thank you for changing California. Thank you for changing everywhere that you touch. Thank you for leading. Thank you for guiding. Thank you for all the financial change that you have made. You have laid a foundation for so many of us to build on. So I just want to say thank you. In Detroit, you have changed lives all over. So thank you for not allowing people to be poor. Poor means passed over opportunity repeatedly. You make sure people have opportunity. That's why you were born, to make a difference in this world. Another thing I know, you always believe in order to save people, you have to serve them first. Thank you for serving. In order to lead people, you have to love them first. Thank you for loving others. Thank you for doing your divine destiny. Thank you for doing what you're supposed to do in divine order. And thank you for having a divine plan for others and sharing. Happy birthday. Enjoy your 50th and 50 more to go. So thank you, John. I'm glad to be. I'm Gail Perry Mason. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Hi, John. Greetings. For me, Sheila Jackson Lee. I am excited about your birthday, and it really is an experience to have known you for the period of time that I have. I remember us meeting over the issue of financial literacy, and your deeply embedded commitment to giving people a chance is so wonderful, and it has helped to grow our relationship. Your commitment to the Freedmen's Bank, to tell the story of our great financial history, something that many people have not done. You believe in the civil rights along with our civil rights. So your passion is what has drawn me and many others to you. And your love of service is so strong and obvious. So it is important for me to wish you a very happy 50th birthday. Might I ask that you have 50 more years and keep the work that you're doing going. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, John. Jason Yancey, Los Angeles. In 3 months, I celebrate my 8th year at Operation Hope, and I just wanted to thank you, wish you a happy, incredible birthday. I'm so proud to be part of this movement, this mission that you've created, and it brings me happiness to say that I work at Operation Hope and that I provide so much to so many people, and that's all a result of you and your vision. So I'm really excited to be part of this movement. I've learned so much from you. You've been an inspiration ever since I first heard of Operation Hope and came out to hear you speak, and just really wanted to be a part of the whole mission. Just learning, the whole do well by doing good has really been my mantra, and I just am excited about what the future has to hold, and just creating so much more, and all that I'm looking to bring to Operation Hope and fulfilling some of these things. So happy birthday, and thanks for all that you're doing, and your energy and your vision and your leadership. God bless.
One of the reasons I love John Bryant is because he has consistently reminded me that we are spiritual beings having a human experience. And those words are just as meaningful to me today as they were 20 years ago when I first heard them. So thank you for that wonderful life lesson, and I wish you the happiest of birthdays.
Happy birthday, John Bryant. Happy birthday to you. Now, how in the heck are you only 50 years old at this point in time? But I believe you, because when I joined Operation Hope in the year 2000, I was so surprised at how young John was. But so I've known John a long time because we were both members of the National Association of Urban Bankers back in the day, and even before that I had heard John speak somewhere right after he had opened the La Brea Center, I think, or maybe even before that. So I went to work for John in the year 2000 as the brand new, I guess, first ever development director, and he did not want to hire me. But the executive board and the executive recruiter convinced John to hire me because they were all bankers, and I was a banker, and they knew what I could bring to the table. So he hired me. Now, let me tell you one of the most memorable things. So whenever we would go out, we would have a briefing, and he would tell me what the plan was, what the strategy was. And after a while, I started going to meetings on my own. But particularly if it was a new partner, we would always talk about what the ask was going to be. And I remember one time John said, well, what are you going to ask for? And I said, I think I'm going to ask for $5,000. And he said, what? That's crazy. Ask for $50,000. And I was so scared. I'm like, oh, no, we can't scare them away. But The most memorable thing is the year and the month that I left Operation Hope, June of 2005. I closed my biggest deal ever. So John was staying in LA, and the whole team, me, Lance, Mary, our attorney, and a few other people went to Arlington to meet with E-Trade all day, and we sweated it out all day in their office, and I was the lead asking for this money. But before we went, John said, "How much are you going to ask for?" And I said, "I think they're good for $1 million." And he said, "No, that's way too much. You don't want to scare them off. Ask for 500. But 500,000. But we had been working with them for several years, and the grants and the work and the programs were getting bigger and bigger with E-Trade. So I went and I asked for $1 million, and guess what? We came out at the end of the day with $1.2 million in restricted and unrestricted funds, and I was absolutely thrilled that I had, reached that point where I could ask for more than John even thought we could. And it just made me learn so much, to ask for what you're worth and what, it is that we can deliver to the partners. And that was one of my most memorable conversations with John, that one of that last ones, strategizing about money. And I just love you, John Bryan. I learned a lot from you, and I just appreciate all the things that you've done for me. I showed up in places when I didn't have any money for you to speak and that kind of thing. But love you. Have a great 50th, and I will talk to you soon.
Hi, I'm Tashara Jones, and I'm treasurer for the City of St. Louis. And I met John Hope Bryan back in 2012 at the Hope Annual Global Forum in Atlanta. And I love John because he's a risk taker. He took a risk on a small town politician who wanted to open a Hope Inside in a municipal seat. And we're standing in it right now in City Hall in St. Louis. And the other reason why I love John is because he had enough hope in me to appoint me to one of his boards. So I'm on a Midwest board, and I'm loving the experience and loving the people I'm meeting and loving the entire Hope organization. So for all of that, I wish John a happy birthday, happy 50th birthday, and many more. Love you, John.
Hi, John. Happy birthday from David Hahn at Bank of America and the Southwest Region Board. Welcome to the 50 Club. It's not so bad.
John Bryan, happy 50th birthday. We love you for your passion, your persistence, and your power. Keep everything the same, but keep striving. We love you for your leadership. Keep dreaming. Happy 50th.
This is Debbie Fitteman, Operation Hope, Sacramento, California. Chairman Bryan, I just wanted to say that your vision and passion for building an economy for all is truly inspiring. I am honored and thankful to be even just a small part of it. I'm wishing you a very happy 50th birthday. I hope it's the best one ever. And here's to another 50 years of hope.
Hi, John. This is a few words from me. I met you approximately 5 years ago on one of your visits to South Africa. We talked a great deal about possible synergies between Operation Hope in the US and in South Africa. One of my most memorable moments with you was when you interacted with a group of young entrepreneurs who had started businesses while at school. During the course of 2015, I found your interaction to be empowering, to be humble, and to be inspirational. I love you because I think that you have a great passion to make a difference in life, to lift people out of poverty through their own efforts. You really have a terrific mission in ensuring that financial inclusion and dignity are complementary, and I look forward to working with you. Cheers.
I dream this moment differently. I'm telling you.
Hi, John. I hope you're well today. In France, we used to say that age does not matter unless you are a cheat. And you're not a cheat, John. So you're not getting any older. Anyway, I just wanted to tell you how proud I am to be on your side at Operation Hope. I have a lot of respect for what you've done and will continue to do for the next 50 years. and I'm privileged to have you as a friend. So enjoy this beautiful birthday. See you soon. Bye.
Hey, John Bryant. Happy 50th birthday. We are so happy to be here at the house celebrating your birthday with you. Thank you for all of your kindness and generosity over the last 23 years. And
13 years.
14 years. She just got younger. All right, we love you so much.
Happy birthday, John O'Brien. I am honestly speechless at this point in time. I want to wish you first and foremost the best day, the best week, the best month, and the most amazing 50 years to come in your life. We have been through so much together over the last 18 years, and from taking Alan Greenspan into a classroom to launching in Harlem to our huge expansion from Central LA to East LA. And I think one of my absolute favorite, and it really is one of my favorite memories, and when we were in South Africa, I think we were going on the 16th hour of the day. We walked into this auditorium where young people had been waiting for an hour for us to show up, and they were restless, and you spoke from the heart. As tired as you were, there wasn't you couldn't hear a pin drop in the room, and the two of us rode back to the hotel after that, and we were speechless and knew that at that point in time we were truly changing the world. We were making a difference in their lives and their friends and their families, and there's so much more to come. So I am so happy to be here celebrating with you. We're going to keep celebrating ahead, and I love you very much. Happy birthday.
Hey, John, happy 50th from your friends at Squawk Box.
From all of us, John. Keep it up. Happy birthday.
Way to go. We miss you. Wishing you all the best in 2016. Happy birthday.
Hi, John. Happy birthday. You're a special guy. 50 years, you're still a kid. I met Martin Luther King before he was 50, and he changed the world. I'm holding my brick up. You'll recognize this, not a lot of people, but as in your mid-20s, with the riots, Rodney King riots in Los Angeles, you were a major factor in saving people's lives and changing people's lives. You're a special guy. Happy birthday. Pete Ubroth and a brick signing off.
To someone who has single-handedly changed the opinion of a group of people in his lifetime, happy birthday, John Hope Bryant, and many more.
Hey John, happy birthday. And you know what's so weird about this is I've known you ever since you were 25 years old. And here you are 25 years later, just the biggest, the best, and the brightest. And I'm just so happy and proud of you that you accomplished what you set out to do. And I know you're going to continue to help people all around the world, and of course in your own community there. Miss you in Los Angeles, and I hope to see you soon. And you know what? You've got at least 50 more years to go, and who knows? When you start that presidential campaign, let me know. I think I want to work on your committee. Anyway, have a wonderful, wonderful birthday, John. Love you.
So I had the pleasure of meeting John for the first time a couple of years ago when we were both speaking on a panel in Kuala Lumpur. And I was immediately taken by how passionate John is. No one is more inspiring. No one is going to be able to get more done than John. It's an honor to know you. It's an honor to have gotten to be a part of your efforts, and look forward to many, many years of friendship and action ahead of us. Happy birthday, John.
Greetings from Chicago, John. This is indeed a special day. You've reached a big milestone in life. Around that, there is much to say. 50 usually brings much attention around age and joining AARP. For you, our focus must be different. I'm sure all will agree. Big birthdays mark accomplishments and an assessment of life's journey. If points are granted for every life touched, you easily win any tourney. Your vision is empowerment-based. You've paved the road to civil rights. While you remain so humble through this journey, your name should be up in lights. Your mission and passion is magnetic, and the world finds it quite compelling. Your dream and message is true belief, far more than simply selling. The work expands, as does your reach, through Hope in a Box and reaching kids 5 million strong. To adequately address your mark of 50 years would simply take too long. Our troubled world needs leaders that are nothing short of giant. A shining example I'm so proud to know is my friend, John Hope Bryant. I hope your celebration is truly special in every way. It has indeed been a great privilege to be part of your special day. Happy birthday, John.
Hi, my name is Tammy Edwards, and I work for the Federal Reserve Bank of Kansas City. And I met John about 6 years ago when he came to Kansas City to do a program with our former president, Tom Honig. And since that time, our respective organizations have supported each other on various initiatives across our 7 states as well as the country. And I love John primarily because he has a heart of gold. He has a wonderful way of meeting people where they are and really preparing people to accomplish their own dreams. And he does that in an unselfish way and really in a way that would exhaust most people, but for John, it's just who he is. And so, my friend, happy birthday. Welcome to the fabulous 50s. And I wish you all the best. And I pray every day that God grants you even more than your heart desires. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Chairman Bryant. 5-0. Man, you making 50 look smart and sexy. Welcome to the club. I've known you for 15 years. I've been working with you for 14 years. And when I first started working at Hope, this cat right here was 3 years old. Now he's 17, doing well in school, playing varsity ball, doing his thing.
Happy birthday, Chairman Bryant.
One of my favorite memories, and I have a lot at Hope, but one of the ones that stand out the most is when we went and played airsoft. And I remember coming home and showing him welts from the gun. Man, that shit hurts. Anyway, I thought I was doing my thing, and all of a sudden you went into a case and brought out a gun with a laser sight, and all I saw was green, and I remember saying, "Oh shit, Chairman got a laser," and everybody started laughing, but you tore us up, man. One of my most favorite memories. Hey, enjoy yourself. Get 50 more. I look forward to doing big things this year, and let's do the damn thing. We love you, and once again, happy birthday, Chairman.
Happy birthday, Chairman Bryant.
Enjoy.
Okay, John, I just wanted to pay a special tribute to you and tell you happy 50th birthday and that I love you dearly. And I just literally broke away from doing a massage to pay tribute to you. You know, I always say you're like the Dalai Lama of financial literacy. So I just want to say thank you. It's been an honor knowing you since 2011. You coming into my life has changed my life literally. And I'm ever so grateful for having you in my life. I thank God for you and your family every day. And I just want to wish you a special happy 50th birthday. Love you.
Hi. Say hi. So I've known John since I was 8 years old. And my most memorable share moment is when he asked me to be his goddaughter. I was a little girl. He sent me a teddy bear and a card on Christmas, and he asked me, and of course I said yes. John's awesome. I hope you have an awesome birthday. I miss you. Sorry we couldn't be there, but we're here on camera. We love you, and happy birthday. Say happy birthday. Bye.
Happy birthday, Chairman Bryant. This is Shantae Ross, Birmingham, Alabama. Hope Inside Regions. I love Chairman Bryant because he is fearless.
Hey, Chairman, I'm probably one of the last individuals to do this. I understand something great is happening this weekend. What is it? Oh, hey, it's your 50th birthday. Listen, man, let me say to you, first of all, it's congratulations on your upcoming 50th birthday. I am honored to work for you, to get to know you, to spend the quality time with you, and just get feedback from an overall successful brother. Happy birthday. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy with family and friends. And remember, this weekend is all about you. Sir James, peace.
Hey everybody, this is Kwanzaa Hall, Atlanta City Councilman, and I just wanted to wish John a happy 50th birthday. It means so much to have you in our city. I know you relocated from LA many years ago. I know you have this special dream that you want to see achieved for the entire world, the Civil Rights Movement. And I'm thankful that to have you as a friend, but also to have you as a partner in trying to spread this gospel, a gospel that was built on the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and so many others who worked in that civil rights movement. So I just wanted to wish you a happy 50th birthday and let you know that we love you, Nella and I both, and we wanted to make sure that we got this video in before your birthday. Have a great one. Now, one more thing. I just want to let you know I do truly love you, my brother, because just a couple of weeks ago after the Hope Global Forum and we all were at your home, man, I'm so thankful that you helped me discover the driving simulator, because now I don't have to buy my wife, Natalie, a very, very fancy or fast car that she could injure herself in or someone else, nor a motorcycle. So we just need to figure out how to get that simulator over to our house, and we can use it on a regular basis. I can keep her safe and sound, and we can enjoy racing all day long, all night long, and we can always share the videos. And I think I have a video I'm going to try to send to you right now.
I've known John Bryant for about 13 years, and if I think about the most memorable John Bryant moment for me was in 2005. This is when I was working at a Fortune 500 company, and we just agreed to make a commitment to Operation Hope to invest over $250,000 to build a homeownership counseling center in one of our facilities. And that was a big deal. I mean, it took a lot to get that to the board. And the focus was on home counseling, homeownership counseling. Well, right after Hurricane Katrina, I got a phone call from John, who was on his retreat in Maui. And he said, Landon, I'd like to completely pivot. You know, all that work we did and all the things that you did to put your neck out in line to get the home counseling center approved. Well, I want to change that whole plan and convert that to a center for 1-800 crisis center for Hurricane Katrina victims. And it was just, that's the type of boldness and courageousness that John exemplifies. Now, I have to tell you, when I first got the call, I said, oh my goodness, I'm going to have to think about that, because I'm thinking, oh boy, I'm going to get fired for making this decision to do this. But it was the right decision. It was the right thing to do. And hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people's lives were impacted by making that decision. That's the kind of decisions that, and courage that John lives his life by. Why do I love John Bryant? And I think that the core of it is the love that I see John display to those who he cares the most about, which clearly are his family, his friends, and obviously Operation Hope. The man loves deeply. And so it's been an honor to participate in this tribute. Happy 50th birthday, John. Love you much.
John, thanks for the opportunity to join in the celebration of your 50th birthday. Over the many years we've known each other, your leadership and vision has continued to be an inspiration to me. You're proof that much good can be done through hard work, focus, and energy. Through Operation Hope, you've done so much to help others see their own potential and empower them to take control of their lives, both financially and otherwise. Thanks for all you do, and I look forward to celebrating future milestones as you continue to make this world a better place. All the best. Mark.
Happy birthday, John. This is your friend Beverly Daniel Tatum saying, congratulations on your 50th birthday. It was 10 years ago, 2006, when we first met and I gave you that National Community Service Award from Spelman College. What a good idea that was, because look what's happened since then. Best-selling books, global reach, global impact. I'm proud to call you friend and wish you a very, very happy birthday.
I have known John Bryant for 25 years. And another memorable moment was the day when we were traveling to Japanese hot springs. He loved so much the hot spring, open air hot springs. He never came out. I really admire and love John Bryant because he is convinced and modestly obedient to the invisible hand, pushing and guiding and leading him. Thank you.
Hello, Chairman Bryant. This is the Tampa team,
Millie,
Ismeris, and Esther. And we
want
want to wish you a happy birthday. Yay!
Why do I love Chairman Bryant? Among many things, he called me fat. He motivated me to get on this bike and get rid of this gut. Love you, Chairman. Happy birthday. Thank you for the opportunity to help change the world. Peace. Let me get rid of this gut now.
Hi, John. Best wishes for a very happy, special birthday. It has been an honor to get to know you and work with you in the area of financial literacy. Serving with you on President's Advisory Council was a special honor. I am amazed with your passion and your commitment to improving the lives of the young people around the world. I've never met anyone like you. You're so daring, so creative, so visionary, so passionate, and I wish you the very best. And may God give you good health and many more years to continue this wonderful work. Thank you, John.
Hey, John. Hope you noticed the shirt that I'm wearing. For those of you who may not know, John and I go back to the LA Rodney King riots, or shortly thereafter when John organized the first bankers bus tour. I was looking for CRA points for my bank, and I thought this would be a good way to find them. And what did I see in John Bryant back then? Young, brash, cocky, wet behind the ears, and in your face. I thought he'd never last. But there was something else I saw in John Bryant. I saw honesty, sincerity, commitment, and raw intelligence. Not Harvard MBA intelligence, but better. So I stuck around with John just to see if he would last. After the riots, there were dozens of community organizations that sprang up promising to help, many with very famous celebrities behind them. But one by one, they flamed out. And guess who survived? And thrived? John Bryant and Operation Hope. 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. Bigger and stronger and more impactful every year. Through thick and thin, and more thick and thin, we helped out where we could, and at times, I put my neck on the line for John. But I trusted John. His word was his bond, and he never let me down. I am extremely proud of my association with this man. I love John Bryant. Heck, my whole family loves John Bryant. He made me a better person. Happy birthday, John.
Hi, I'm Gail McGovern, and I have the privilege of being the president and CEO of the American Red Cross, and I'm going to tell you why I love John Bryant. First of all, he's smart. He is smart from an emotional quotient perspective and also from an IQ perspective. He's brilliant at finance and he's brilliant at business. The other thing is he's funny. He's hilariously funny, and he and I have the giggles on so many occasions when he comes to visit. He's also very, very kind. He's kind to everyone he meets. In fact, my guess is that just about everyone that meets him considers him to be a good friend. And he's generous with the gifts that John has, charisma, leadership skills, the kinds of intellect that he has. He can be doing anything, but instead he's dedicating his life to giving back. And I'm grateful for him and grateful for all that he does, and I hope he has the best birthday ever.
Happy birthday, my friend. Matter of fact, let's make it happy 50th birthday. So thrilled to have an opportunity to tell you how I feel about you. We've known each other about 12 years now. I am so thankful to be able to have an opportunity to work alongside you and your great organization. Thank you for all the opportunities to serve the young people around the country and giving them dignity, hope, financial empowerment. It's been an amazing ride. But John, I want to tell you that no great work can get done without a vision. Thank you for your vision. Thank you for your dedicated, non-stop effort, 24/7, 365 days a year that you've put into this organization and to the people that you've impacted. I am so proud of you. I want you to get some rest on your 50th birthday because, John, as you know, the work isn't done yet. And it's going to take more people to join you in impacting the people of America and the people all around the world. Thank you, John, for what you've done. And I look forward to supporting you and your organization in the future. Happy birthday, my friend, and get some rest.
John Hope Bryant is a creature of hope. He brings hope to the hopeless even. Right now, he brings financial literacy to those who would otherwise be in suffering. I've known him for some 30 years. He is my spiritual son for whom I would give my life. I'm extraordinarily proud of the expansion of Operation Hope beyond our nation and within our nation, the expansion to several states. The state is the state of mind. But John Hope Bryant knows that the old saying is, give a man a fish, he'll have fish for a day. Teach him how to fish, and he'll have fish for a lifetime. Then we can add, help him own the pond, and we'll have fish for generations. John Hope Bryant aims to help others own the pond. We are great consumers as Africans in America. We are great consumers. The Cadillac's 40%, fish products 40%, and yet we don't produce them as we once did. We are consumers instead of consumers plus producers. So if you want to become a producer, get under the wings of one who is the wind beneath all of our wings and learn that financial literacy will give hope to those who are hopeless.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, John,
birthday.
man. Wish you the best, man. You're an inspiration to us, man. Really appreciate you.
Birthday.
Chairman Bryant, happy birthday. Keep singing, Ryan. Come on, keep it coming. There we go. Just wanted to wish you a happy birthday. Thank you for everything.
Happy birthday.
All right, listen up. Bring it on.
And I have the privilege of calling John Hope Bryant my boss, and so this is the first time, probably only time, I'll be able to call him an old man to his face. So happy birthday, John. We wish you well.
Happy birthday, John O'Brien.
Happy birthday, John Bryant. I love you, man. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.